strategy seems to be to call Biden a criminal. Why is that?
He is a criminal. He's a criminal. He got caught. Read his laptop. And you know who's a criminal? You're a criminal for not reporting it. You are a criminal for not reporting it. Let me tell you something. Joe Biden is a criminal, and he's been a criminal for a long time. And you're a criminal in the media for not reporting it. Good luck, everybody. Have a good time.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for clicking in and hanging out for a little bit there. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to do that. This is a big deal. Thank you for hanging out and knowing that we've been off for a few days for Christmas. I just wanted to read this quick article right quick and just, celebrate that this is a win, guys. This is great. We need to, this is good. Just only thing is, let's not put on big britches and be like, oh, it's going to be like this, it's going to be like that, because everything's corrupt. So right now, we're just this nice little micro win. Keep going in the right direction. Michigan Supreme Court smacks down leftist group's attempt to ban President Trump from state's 2024 ballot. Trump responds. Liberal tears are flowing as this morning, once again, after their sinister moves to subvert American democracy, was foiled by Michigan. In other words, Michigan's, you guys are messing up our plans to mess things up. Stop it. So ABC News reported that Michigan Supreme Court rejected an appeal by the far-left group Free Speech for People, FP, aimed at barring Trump from the... How is that even free speech for free people? They're going... Okay, so you're going to take a dude off the ballot and give people zero choices who they want to vote for and call that free speech for free people, aimed at barring Trump for 2024 ballot based on Section 3 of 14th Amendment, unlike Colorado's tyrannical decision last week to toss the 45th president off the ballot. Michigan actually decided to safeguard the Constitution. So what's happening here is the ACLU guys. Look into the ACLU. They've been running a lot of advertisements on television and really deceptive. I mean, yes, they put in the background, you see the people with the masks and all that stuff. So you got to understand these people like, well, we're here for free speech. Some people are for just being in their own because they couldn't afford bond, because their bond is high because they're criminals. They need to stay in the jail. Anyways, the free speech for free people aimed at taking your freedom of speech didn't win this one, guys. But, okay, by the way, 14th Amendment does not apply to Trump, even if Colorado says in a civil case that, he sent an instructions, it has to be done on a federal level. Not to mention that Jack Smith, on a whole nother level, doesn't even really supposed to be even a judge on any of the cases dealing with what's going on with Letitia James and them crazy people. He's not even really supposed to be the judge. According to how this all works out, he's not a private citizen, is not supposed to be appointed by this, that, and the other. Has to be a federally approved judge through a congressional act that puts this all together, which was totally not done. There's some more details behind it, but lo and behold, Jack Smith probably really didn't even supposed to be the judge on this case, which means that everything he's done is stupid and dumb. It's stupid and dumb. Ron Feen, legal director for FSP, whined in a statement that Michigan Supreme Court ruling conflicts with the long-standing U.S. Supreme Court precedent that makes it clear when political parties use election machinery to state something, something, something. In other words, they're trying to sort of throw off that Trump was throwing off about the machines used to do the process for checking people so they could do their votings and all that stuff, trying to use some code words here, YouTube. That was the reason that this, that, and the other and whatnot and all that there. Now, it's just a bunch of jibber jabber. Those FSFP jibber jabber too much. That's what it is. And they can't, it's not successful. There are some people out there who do want to apply law in the proper way. I hate it for you lefties out there. Yeah, so that's and here we go. The leftist people, the people on the left, I hate using the sides, but the people on the other side of the aisle. Biden judge gives Republicans what they want in a Trump case, and it's talking about pretty much just using law as real procedure and not doing all the crap. Two judges appointed by President Joe Biden are allowing Republicans to file an amicus brief in the case deciding whether or not former President Donald Trump has presidential immunity from criminal prosecutions. And so, like everything else, it's just it's a big weird thing whenever the law doesn't work in the people's favor. So they try to change the rules around it, like playing a bit like a game of kickball with a bunch of really spoiled kids or whatever. Immediately the rules change whenever things don't go in their direction. Yeah, it's fine. The rules are good when we're winning. But whenever we start losing now, those, in other words, the appeals court has to hear the stuff, which really it shouldn't even be a thing, because all the stuff that's going on that they're claiming President Trump did wrong are all the things that Bill Clinton and Obama and Biden did with, and it even goes further back than that with classified documents. But Clinton was the one who set precedence in the case, said, well, because I'm president, I can declassify anything I want and leave classified documents in abandoned car dealerships, all that crazy stuff. No big deal. It's okay to leave classified documents in all kind of weird, obscure locations so they could be viewed by a bunch of weird, obscure people. But it's okay because they were declassified by the executive branch, so there's no harm done. So that was the same. What's different now? Other than the fact there might be classified documents that actually show people what really went on and why that Russia's got a thing out now. They made this big, huge video where they're mocking President Biden as a robot and actually leaning into the memeing effect of how we blame Russia for our election interference. They're actually, yeah, we did it. We're going to do it some more. They made a comedy video about it, which is just complete comedy. They're making a joke out of this. So it's like even in the history books right now in Russia, they're even telling how President Trump lost his election due to an election that was But guys, this is a big win. It's a big win. The leftist people, or the people on the other side of the aisle that are trying to control things, are not in the complete control that they think they are. And I just wanted to give everybody a little heads up to keep pushing forward peacefully. Keep the pressure on. In other words, keep moving forward. Keep spreading this content. Keep talking to people, because we're making some good headway, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to my NPR voice today. Have a wonderful week ahead. Hope to see you guys soon. And I am out.
Joe always shits his diaper before dinner. Always. I'm getting tired of wiping his ass. Joe does the number 2 and it goes up his back and gets everywhere and then runs down his leg. I was the babysitter when Joe met me, but I didn't think I'd be his babysitter at this point in my life. I knew Joe would be a shitty president, just not this shitty.